But let's talk about the serial daters and how people.
Yeah,
how
because a lot of dudes, the reason why their reasoning for going Dutch or asking females to go Dutch is because they're so beaten and battered and damaged from previous chicks, I guess, handling them.
You know, using it like, because I mean, serial dating. I don't think there's anything wrong with serial dating or dating. You know,
multiple people.
Yeah. But I guess they feel like there's some men who
there are a breed of females out here who have a
just
different
go on
date
dates
every night,
and they go on these dates just to get a meal, just to get dinner. Mm-hmm. You know, that doesn't mean every female who dates or serial dates is doing it just for that. They could just be doing it to be social, and because there's men who serial date. There's nothing wrong with dating. It's just New York City, so the dating scene that's a constant. You know this. You know so. But there are some females who
do it for the meal.
They go out and they know they about to get treated, and it's like whatever. And then tomorrow they got some other and
they have no intentions on calling this dude. They don't care anything about this dude.
They don't have no intentions of moving forward. Anyway.
Oh, that was Wednesday.
And it also boosts their ego. So it's ego and a meal. Mm-hmm. You know, so they got probably 5 different dudes, and that probably isn't right, especially if it's a guy that is interested in something more serious.
Yeah.
If
that's the case, then you need to be upfront, and you need to be like, sure, I'll go out and date with you, but it's just, we're cool.
And that's for you females. You cannot be telling. I mean, because there are men out there who want to be serious, and you got some females, you chicks out there, y'all be playing. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, y'all gotta stop playing, because y'all playing and then you mess it up for the next female, someone else, because you done turned this good guy into some bitter, jerk.
Wallowing crybaby.
Jerk. Because now he gonna be a jerk to the next chick, because he gonna assume she's like you.
Because I know how the game is played.
Yeah, and the thing is, she don't even know about a game.
Exactly.
She like, what game? I thought I was living. I thought, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and so you females out there, y'all got to get yourselves right when it comes to that, you know? But you men also need to ask those questions. I don't know why people don't ask questions, but I guess when you go on that date, that's when you ask the question. But my thing is, when they bring bread to the table and they ask for you their drinks, that's when you can start asking those questions. And she can answer. And when she answers those questions, and because right then and there, you can stop that meal.
You could.
Don't feel no type of way. They be like, oh, you ready to order? Actually, we're not going to be ordering tonight. Thank you. And she's going to be like, what? Yeah, I decided that after we had this discussion, while snacking on bread and drinking these drinks, we're not compatible. So it doesn't make sense for me to waste any more time. Ask for the bill for the drinks and you go. Exactly. That's for you men. Y'all can do that. If you want to avoid paying for a date for a female that may not be someone that you're compatible with.
Yeah.
Or you realize, she's only in it for the meal.
Yeah.
You got to ask certain questions.
But it's just like, who are you asking out on a date that you don't know this about this woman? How does it even get there?
Well, you have these men who... They
just see somebody and say, hey, you want to go out on Friday? That happens? Well, I guess it happens.
That does happen, but also... There's these men out here that don't recognize scallywag. They don't recognize ratchet. They don't recognize...
Because at the end of the day, if you are with some chick who are just using you as the Thursday meal, then you with a ratchet hoe.
And she's basic.
And you should have known that, though.
Because they don't recognize it. And if you don't have the gift of recognition when it comes to basic brides, BBDs, basic broad in disguise, okay, ratchet brides, scallywags, all of that, hood chicks.
Yeah.
If you don't recognize them, hood rats, the dirty rats, if you don't have the gift of recognition, then you're going to be getting caught out there. You're going to be paying for them meals for all these chicks who's just going out with you for a meal. But you can't get mad at the good girl.
Exactly.
What Drake said, this goes out to the good girl. That's us. If you don't recognize that, then that's on you. And then you can't go and try to make the good girl feel bad because she ain't trying to go Dutch.
It's just ridiculous.
Get out of my face.
That's the only word that comes into my mind. Ridiculous. I'll take my niece and nephew out if I want to go out and pay.
If I want to spend my cash. And when I want to take you out, I'll let you know.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with a female taking a man out. But I'm not about to take no dude out. I'm not about to take no dude out on no first date.
I'm not taking no dude out on the first 5. Probably first 10.
I'll take you out once. I mean, come on.
But after like the first 5 dates, it's like it's not even accounting anymore. You just kind of hanging out. But now, see, check this out. When I would pay for myself, is if you was like, oh, you want to hang out. Because you asking me if you want to hang out, that's not going on a date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about a proper date. If you say to me, hey, you know, I'm going down to do blah, blah, blah. You want to come and chill with me? You want to come hang out? In my mind, I don't see that as you asking me on a date. I see that as you asking me to come chill.
Yeah.
And that's something else that you men need to understand. You asking a girl to come chill is not a date. That does not mean that you've been going on dates. That's you just saying, let's come chill.
Exactly.
If in the middle of us coming, me chilling with you downtown, wherever, at the library, wherever, walking in the park, we chilling. If during that I say, I'm hungry, and we happen to hit up a restaurant, and I pull out my thing to pay, but you say, oh, I got it. That's not a date either. That's not a date. We went out to eat by default. I was hungry. Whether you paid or not, I would have paid. But you still didn't ask me out. That's not asking someone out.
The way you package things counts. If it's my birthday and you give me my birthday card still in the Dwayne Reed plastic bag, I'm not going to be thrilled about it.
I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy.
I'm not gonna. What am I supposed to feel about this? I'm actually gonna feel you would be better off just not getting me a card.
Because you're lazy and you didn't take the time out to make it special for me.
Exactly. So if you're trying to ask somebody out, the packaging counts.
Don't be lazy. Make it special for them.
Because even if she still decides to go out with you, she ain't looking at you in no serious light.
Yeah. Now she's looking at you cross-eyed and she's like, well,
now she's like, okay, whatever. I'm just going for the meal.
There you go.
Because he's a clown. So whatever.
Because that's his clown activity. Because the thing is, and it's like, and you men need to understand, there's nothing wrong. And this is especially for you young men. Mm-hmm. And when I say young men, 20s, but if you're a teenager watching, pay attention. Like, we will not steer you wrong. And I'm serious. Like, this is so serious. And this is I was a married woman. My husband passed away, so I'm a widow now. But, and it's so crazy. I be feeling real weird saying I'm a widow, like, because I'm not, widows are usually gray-haired and old. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? And I had a successful marriage. Like, my husband was bomb. And we're trying to tell you, like, if you're teenagers watching this, great, because you're getting it early. But you gentlemen from your 20s to your 30s, there's some older dudes who slipping and clowning too. Y'all out there, y'all clowning too, and you should have it together. 40 and up, 35 and up, you should have it together. But them 30s be shaky sometimes, okay? But them 40s and up, y'all should have it together.
To me, 30s are just 20s.
30s ain't nothing but 20s, yeah. I know. But if 40s and up, if y'all don't have it together, pay close attention, all right? When you want to if you're interested in a woman romantically, and you put it out there, like you're flirting, she's smiling at you, you're smiling at her, y'all texting, you call every now and then, and she's like, oh. And if you hear the woman keeps saying, so what are you doing? What you doing? If she's asking you what you're doing on a Friday. Exactly. Oh, if she asks you on Thursday, so what you doing tomorrow? If she's asking you on Friday what you're doing tomorrow, asking you about your Saturday, she's interested in you taking her somewhere.
Exactly.
And hanging out with you, but not hanging out like, oh, let's go, you want to come hang out with me. She's interested in you asking her out. Okay? And here's what you do. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Are you busy on this day? She may say no. She may say yes. If she says yes, then okay, what about this day? Well, yeah, I'm free. Well, that's great. I was interested in taking you out to eat. Taking you out to eat. You have to stipulate that you want to take her somewhere.
Not, you want to go get something to eat or something?
Not, I was thinking, maybe me and you can get up real quick and go get something to eat. That means
what you mean, down this block to the Chinese spot?
And even if we're going to some nice restaurant, to me, that's not a date. We just hung out as friends. When you speak to me talking about get up somewhere, we're chilling as friends. Y'all was thinking maybe we could go chill. We're friends. I was thinking we can hang out. We're friends. Until you start speaking to me and approaching me in a way that a man would approach a woman who he's interested in romantically, stating, hey, I would like to take you out. Are you interested? Then I don't see it as anything other than a friendship.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a damn what you did to me.
Exactly.
I wouldn't give a damn.
It's just like, just stop being so afraid. Stop being scared, okay?
Stop being afraid of being a man.
Pick up your binky and throw it away. Right? You pick it up. Pick up your binky and throw it away. Take off your bib.
These men out here.
Give it back to your mother.
These men out here afraid to take their position as a man.
And it's just like, it just goes back to the fact that you want to be pampered and plushed and puffed up.
I ain't got time for no man that want all that.
Instead of doing that for someone else. You have to give to get.
Okay.
Ain't no woman about to just come out of nowhere and just give you everything and do everything for you unless she's thirsty and insane.
And insecure, and not used to having anything.
Exactly, not used to having anything. Basic
brides who are used to the basic way of life.
Meaning that she ain't gonna know how to act if you give her something. Meaning that even if she does get with you, if the next dude give her a little tiny bit of act right, she don't want that Yamaha.
And the other thing is, basic brides are okay with your crumbs.
Yes.
And when I say crumbs, your crumbs of your little bit of time you want to give, your little bit of phone calls,
little bit of act right,
your little bit of act right, and you're okay, I'll take you out now, as if you're doing some favor. For a basic bride, she gets excited about that. For a chick like me, I could care less, because guess what?
Trying to catch crumbs.
Yeah, guess what? If I want to take myself out, if I want to go out somewhere, I could get up, jump in my ride, pull out my card, and pay for my meal.
What makes these dudes that they think that they are gold and that they are just God's gift?
You're not. I mean, listen, this man may not be attractive, like overly attractive in the face, but you're not Jay-Z. Beyonce, see, that's the problem. Beyonce is getting a lot of you folk in trouble.
Exactly.
Because everyone is always looking at Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship. Oh, I love their relationship. See, I want a relationship with like that. You can't have a relationship like that if your bank account is not in the millions and billions. Get out my face. Stop dreaming.
No.
Cut it out. And they unrealistically, you see this Beyonce video, you see her dancing on the piano, you see her putting on the dance for Jay-Z and Partition, and y'all
I'm not
be like,
putting on the show for you and your mama's house.
But hello, and y'all be on some. Yeah, see, now she's a rider. You don't know nothing about Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship, real talk.
But what we do know is that Jay-Z has millions.
And that is what we know. And we know without a shadow of a doubt, Beyonce got money, y'all. But guess what Jay-Z definitely did? I don't even have to ask no questions. We know without a shadow of a doubt that Jay-Z wined, dined, caked, splurged all over that shit.
Exactly. Why? Because he felt like she was worth it.
And because he's a man. Now, maybe his money makes him feel more like a man, but that's his business. That's his status in life. Congrats to you, Jay-Z. You dudes out here, you average dudes out here, if you don't have enough, you better splurge in some way, damn it.
Exactly.
If
you can take somebody out on a creative date where you don't have to spend a bunch of money.
Okay, if your girl likes juicy fruit gum, boy, go to Costco's and get that big old industrial pack of juicy fruit gum, put it in a bucket, and she gonna lay in the bed and make it rain juicy fruit all over her. You know what I mean? She
tell her to meet you in the park and put a ribbon, a 99-cent ribbon on the juicy fruit thing.
Like, I know you really love this juicy fruit,
and now
Mom.
we can walk in the park and eat mad packs of juicy fruit.
And let me tell you something. This sounds corny, but I remember I told my ex that, right? This is my ex before my husband. And he thought I was tripping. I said, even if you roll on a stick with double mint, yo, Jay, I love you. Here's a gum for the day. You know what I mean? So your breath don't stink. I mean, of course, it's a ha ha ha, but at the same time, it's like, yo, he really thought, about me, because he knows that I like, to chew some double mint gum or whatever the case may be. He thought it was like, well, get out of here with that. You ain't gonna like that. If I'm telling you.
Exactly.
I'm telling you for a reason. Now, when I told my husband that, he actually soaked it up. And he was like, all right. One morning, I woke up to a Snickers in the bathroom. Now, what pissed me off is he knew I was dieting. So I was like, I'm dieting. Why the hell are you giving me the Snickers? The note is cute, though. I love you so much. I just thought of you, blah, blah. And he left it there. Before he went to work, he put my Snickers in there. And it was a nice little post-it note. Just wanted to tell you I loved you. You was knocked out sleep, so I didn't want to wake you up. Because every morning, he would wake me up, and I would make him some breakfast and make him lunch to go. I didn't want to make you up. Don't worry about it, because I'm going to get lunch when I'm at work, blah, 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 blah. But I just got this for you, baby. But I'm looking at this Snickers like, why would he do this to me, yo? He knew I was dieting. I was like, and that was at the baby number 1. I'm like, you really think I need this Snickers right now, guy? You think I need the sneakers? Your kid put 100 pounds on me, guy.
Stop.
I was like a size 6 before I had this baby. Look at me now. You know, it was crazy out there in them streets for me. But yeah, but you understand, like, even though when I told him, he was looking at me kind of cross-eyed, he listened to what I said. And the best kind of man is a man who's teachable. Mm-hmm. Is a man who listens intently. A man who doesn't have issue with a woman or his woman instructing him on the things that she likes. Because the thing is this, if this is your woman and you want to make her happy truly, why wouldn't you pay attention to what she tells you that she likes?
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with you being inventive and coming up with your own ish, but pay attention, dudes. Because sometimes it's just the most simple thing that woman wants. And it goes right over your head. Y'all like, man, I know she said she want that.
But I know she's not really gonna.
But I'm gonna
do
this
so
because dummies.
They're so cocky. They think that they're the best thing. Like,
and it's a big turnoff though. It's a big turnoff. And then really though, and for these,
they think that they know better. No, I'm doing this for you because this will be better for you. Oh my God, no! If I needed a father, I would go to. I don't know where I don't know where his burial plant is, but. Yeah, I don't know the exact location. But anyway,
I would father's buried.
I don't know the exact location. I was there for the burial, but I don't remember the exact location. Anyway,
in Jersey or is it upstate New York?
Yes, it's up there. It's up there. It's in the trees somewhere. But I would go there. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, "Yo, what's up, Fred? I don't need anyone."
And guess what Fred, that's my stepfather. Guess what Fred would say if we told him about some man talking about he want to go Dutch?
He would have said, "Don't know nigga." Okay, he want to marry a woman who's okay with going Dutch. That's what he would have said to me.
He'd be like, all right, he's a clown. Mm-hmm. If he can't afford to take you out every day of the week,
he would say something like that.
Then why are you wasting your time? And don't let that nigga drive your car either.
Yeah. I'm slipping. Right now I'm slipping.
Yeah!
I let my dude drive my car sometimes.
But I mean, he has a car.
Yeah, he just has car troubles, so...
Time for a new car.
Situation is different.
Hilarious. No, but I mean, real talk though. Y'all gotta do better. You men, you gotta stop being afraid of being men. And but it all goes back to the home. I
guess they're afraid of being hurt. Like, you know, I've been doing so good now. Now that I don't be taking chicks out like that. And when I be like, yo, you gotta pay for yourself, and they be like, ah.
But that, I mean, real talk though, that it is possible these females, because a lot of females, you know, it's like the way the dating game, the way the game is set up when it comes to relationships and dating, it's like, oh, the man does have to do more, and then, you know, like they can't get hurt. No, that's not true. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman taking a man out. I think there's nothing wrong with that. But I always took my husband, like, spent money on him. My ex, I used to be like, oh, I bought this for you. I did this for you. The thing is, recognize when you have a good girl in your you know, with you. Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I feel what they're coming from, because I spent a little tiny smidget amount of cash on my ex, because, you know, I'm cheap. But I might probably, you know, wait until I did that for somebody else again.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But
so,
the thing is,
I mean, I can get where it's coming from. I just feel like these dudes are being too extreme. Like,
don't ask no. I mean, really, if you watching and you a dude, don't ask no chick to go Dutch with you that you interested in romantically. Yeah. It's not a good look. It really isn't. It's not a good look, because it's like, well, you're not taking me out. So that means you can't afford to take me out.
I could have went out with my homegirl. Surely.
I could have had company. Yeah, someone who I know. Someone I don't have to sit there and pick your brain.
Exactly.
I mean, you're not Brad Pitt. Not Leonardo DiCaprio. Not Lance Gross. Not Idris Elba. Or Idris Elba, however you pronounce his name.
Idris.
Get out my face. You're none of the above. You're definitely not Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Exactly.
Because I would spend my whole goddamn bank account with his ass. I'd be like, get over here. Come sit on mama lap, like Beyonce said.
Sugar mama.
Child,
but it be the dudes with the most flaws, and all they're worried about is their little piece of change.
Piece of change too, because my dude.
There's somebody living in this same exact city with quadruple size your bank account. I do not have to spend time. I do not have to give you my time. I'm choosing to give you my time.
But that ploy works on the thirsty show.
Exactly. It's like, it's not about, if it was really about guap, I would not be going out on the date with you.
Bow.
If it was really about money.
Bow.
I don't need, first of all, the refrigerator is stocked. Don't nobody need to go to a restaurant.
We just went to Fairway. We just came from Fairway. And
I can cook.
We got some real for you in these hands when it comes to that kitchen work. Please. Nobody got time for that.
Kitchen work, light work.
Okay? We just came back from Fairway. Did all that all that shopping for that all natural organic food. Get out my face.
I don't know. You guys, you really need to get it together. Get some Vaseline for your wounds.
But the funny thing is, what always makes me laugh is when they feel all big about taking you to some place like Red Lobster, Ruby Tuesdays, or Fridays, or Applebee's. Get out my face. That's some chain restaurant. It's just not a big deal. Get an attitude because you like, oh, I want to go somewhere else. No, I'm trying to take you here.
Or no. Oh, you ever heard of the such and such? I really want to go there. Oh, I mean, yeah, that sounds nice, but I don't. That's not really my thing. I want to go to such and such. But you've never been. But I just said I want to go.
But you've never been. So how is it not your thing? You would not know. You don't know if it's your thing.
Who cares what your thing is? That's my thing. Like, I just said that I want to go wherever. If I'm spending time with a dude, and like, it's not just like, oh, first date, whatever date. Like, if you're my dude, or if we are talking and we're on the road to whatever, monogamy and all of that great stuff, I just think that you should be preparing yourself, because obviously that means that we are about to be in a relationship, or we're in a relationship. That means that we're only in this relationship because we plan to go forward, right? Or we see the potential to go forward. So that means that if you were my husband, you should be able to jump out of any window possible for me. You should be able to leap any mountain. You know what I'm saying? Swim any river, any lake, any sea, any ocean. For me.
But you see that what she's saying, that's my husband's fault. And she nicknamed him Superman. Because that's how he was. The goal is to make me happy.
Do whatever I want.
I'm the woman. I mean, I'm
not trying to... And of course it will be reciprocated. Like, yo, if you, whatever you need, whatever. You know, oh, I'm your down chick, but down, stay down.
I don't believe in that down thing, though.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But how are we even going to get there? How would I even allow myself to...
How can I trust you if you won't even buy me dinner?
Exactly.
You won't even buy me dinner.
I'm like, and you about to laugh. Because then I'm like, you were not going to buy me dinner. Do you buy condoms? That's one thing. Or do you buy them single at a time? One at a time? Is that what you do?
See, I can't really chime in on that because I've been married for the past 8-9 years. You understand? So I'm not a part of that life.
It's like, you're going to have something real serious.
You know, my husband, he passed, but, but I'm not back out there yet, so,
I don't know. You gotta have something serious. Your last name must be like Satan or something, because, you know what I'm saying? You have to have some type of witchcraft to just be able to be buying single condoms and just
because I can't know nobody named Satan.
Satine.
I might fight that person. Like, what?
Let's get
Because I would be like, why are you near me?
Round the Power Rangers up.
I would be like, why are you near me, Satan? Because, Sword and Shield, don't. Anyway, that's another video. But yeah, it's like that whole thing is type whack.
It's nasty. It feels bad.